Today we're going to present my speedrun guide. I will try to actually run it, which I haven't tested, but I've written a guide. If you're watching it live, you can find it by typing !guide. If you're watching it, the recording of it later, it will be linked in the description. So this is intended to be a beginner's guide into speedrunning Factorio, or if you just want to get there is no spoon achievement. So we'll be playing without biters, but not disabling achievements. I would recommend running in multiplayer mode because it saves some time, because the game doesn't pause when you open research screen. So we're gonna start a new game. I have a map prepared. The guide works on any map. I'll just use this map because I know this map. There are some settings which are important if you want to get the there is no spoon achievement. Pollution setting, diffusion ratio to 0. This means that pollution will never spread, so you'll never get attacked. And set the starting area to maximum. Don't touch any of the other enemy settings, because that will disable there is no spoon achievement, at least if you decrease them. Otherwise we just put most of the settings to maximum because it makes them easier. We're disabling uranium because we don't want that, and we're running in multiplayer mode as the game doesn't pause. That's the speedrunning thing. If you just want achievement, you just don't need to care. So what first thing we want to do, we want to start what we call the burner phase. Burner phase is quite simple. You just mine rocks, build burners to get some resources. We start with these coal rocks that give coal. I use the hotbar because that's very convenient for me. So we're just gonna place iron burners. You can use Z to drop 1 coal into each, which is faster than putting half a stack or opening it up. So we want to get that 1 iron plate so we can craft the second burner. Now let's fill that up with coal. We're gonna mine some more rocks. The start is quite slow in Factorio. You need to get as much iron as quickly as possible to get out of this phase. So I can craft some furnaces while we run back. Oops. Put some coal in. Craft more furnaces. Burner miners, I mean. We want to expand iron a lot. We can chop some wood while we wait to get more iron. Okay. One more. Probably need to go mine some more rocks so we can get some more coal. I like to use the hotbar a lot with the shortcut keys because it makes it faster for me to pick up all my items. That was 10. Probably need some more rocks, I guess. So burner fire is quite simple. Mine rocks, build burners. Start with iron. That's the 10 iron, that's what we wanted. We build a few on copper just so we can get enough copper to craft the signs early. Then we can just go and build more on coal. Coal we just chain the burners so they feed into each other. think this is about the right amount we want. We want quite a lot of coal. I think 16 might be good, or maybe 14, 16, something like that. And we make a long chain so they all feed into each other. Now we want to make sure that we have plenty of fuel in all the burners. Okay, we are out of stone. We need to go mine another rock. Because we want to put some burners on wood as well. Not wood, stone. So, when we have done all our burners here in this area, we can start crafting next stage, which is science. Still need to place these on stone. I like to use 4 here. 3 would probably be enough, but then you have to be careful about refueling them continuously. If you have 4, it doesn't matter if something runs out. So, the next stage, we're gonna try to get automation as quickly as possible. So we want to craft the 10 science for automation and build a small power plant and a lab. Now while I wait for the very slow science to craft, I just chop some wood, because yeah, we have the time right now. Nothing better to do, except keeping all our burners fueled. No, they're not. I just hold Z and drag over everything. Find that's the easiest way. We actually need another rock. So we need 1 offshore pump, 2 steam engines, a boiler, a miner, and some pipe. A lot of coal in there so it doesn't run out. We want all those resources. We also need a couple of power poles and a lab. Okay, we're going to build the first power plant here somewhere and use this trick with direct mining into the boiler. That's a very convenient way to make sure the power doesn't run out. Was that enough? No, I need 1 more. Down the lab. We can drag power over here somewhere. Not really sure where we want to have power. Try to drag at the edges of the map patches, because there I don't want to build. So, get the lab and start researching automation. Oh, that one actually mines stone, iron. That was not a good spot. Let's push them here. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so next thing we want to do is build a smelting line. To build a smelting line, we need some miners, some belt, and some furnaces. So we'll go ahead to stone and pick up. We can refuel while we're here. Smelting line is 24 furnaces. So that's what we're going to build, and 15 miners. As soon as automation finishes, we want to craft a few assemblers to hand feed, because that really speeds up the crafting. It's very slow to craft stuff here at the start. Some belt. Can get some wood now. We're actually supposed to chop a lot of wood now. Can't forgot. Let's go chop down these trees. We still need more miners anyway. Maybe we can start with a few inserters. Okay, we see automation has finished. Then we're gonna make let's say 4 assemblers, 3 or 4. Then we're gonna start our first iron line. Okay, that was only 5. We need 15. Power those up. Give some space here so we can spaghetti in more belts. Side load here. Make a chest. And then we're gonna place our 24 furnaces here. This will be where our first iron smelting line is. This is just like in a normal game. We're gonna chest feed. Oh, I'm almost out of power poles. Chest feed coal here to start. This I do here, running, placing inserter. That takes a while to get used to that. Okay, now we're gonna set up some assemblers, making gear wheels and copper wire, because that makes the rest of all the handcrafting we need to do very much faster. Let's make sure this has plenty of fuel. Pick up everything. Okay, we still miss some inserters. Oh, I misplaced everything. Never mind. Want it to look nice. Some more belt. Can take up the iron. Feed assemblers. See, the crafting is much quicker now when we have all the intermediates. That's 10 miners. We actually want 15. So let's make 5 more if we had an iron. Just have feed some coal here. One normally inserter is fast enough to feed everything here, but it takes a while until all the assemblers has buffered enough. Okay, some more inserters. And some more belt. That's 15, so that half of the belt is full. So that means that we have a half a line of iron. Working. Now we need some output as well. Because what we actually want to do now is automate some gears and some belts, and then do some mini setup of signs. Two chests and another lab. I did pick up the first lab I had. Wonder if I have enough belt. I might have, just barely. Okay. So we have the output here. Again, leave some space here. Then we do gears here, leaving some space, and have a double input inserter because it needs 2 iron. 2 normal is actually not fast enough to feed this completely, so it stops slightly. Then we're gonna do some belt, probably in the chest, also with a direct feeding of gears. Copy paste that recipe, set up belt. Now we automated belt. There's a rock in the way. Now we're gonna do our mini signs, which is very simple. 2 assemblers making signs, feeding into 2 labs. One more inserter. red science, and we're gonna hand feed copper plates into those. That will mean we'll get some science and can start researching basic stuff like logistics, fast inserter, logistics science pack, steel, and steel axe. I think that's about it, what we want to research. Okay, next thing we're gonna see is that power is low, so we need to expand power. We're gonna make 4 boilers, 4 miners, some more coal there. Didn't I? And 8 steam engines. Let's gonna put some more coal here so the smelting works. Need a few pipes, a few power poles. We also want to automate coal for smelting. Okay, we're gonna build the power plant bigger. Just extend it here with power poles. The nice big power plant. So now we have 5 boilers working. You can see there's actually buffering up some coal here, because that miners work 10% more than the boiler consume at full power. So okay, and then we're gonna automate the coal for smelting. Just drag a belt down here. Oops. Didn't mean to sideload it. Keep all that running, so we don't need that chest anymore. We're gonna extend that belt later. Okay, let's see what's next on the guide. Next on the guide is build a lot more smelting and automate green circuits. Okay, we need first to expand iron line. This was not enough stone, so we have to go here to the stone. I'll pick up the belt and stuff. Okay, I didn't really need to put that in yet. Okay, we're still crafting miners. We can speed this up a bit by having one of these make green circuits for us. Maybe 2, because we have actually automated gears now. What I'm short on iron. So let's expand this to full belt of iron. We actually need a splitter and an underground. Then we can craft lots of inserters, because we want to split this off, sideload this here. So now coal on both belts. Now I use this dragging motion here to place the inserters. Try not to stand in the way. With practice you can do that really quickly. It's not if you want to go really fast you have to do it super quickly, but you get the hang of it eventually. Okay, we can hand feed some iron in here to make this start a bit faster. Okay, now we're going to build some copper. I have built yes, inserters, I guess. Probably need an underground here to pass the coal belt, and another underground. 7 on one side and 8 on the other side. That's a half a belt. We want half a belt of copper. Should have made more power poles. We can't pass through there. That was slightly annoying. So we're gonna spaghetti all this copper down here. This side here. We need to remove these assemblers because they are actually in the way. We're gonna let this belt come here. And we actually need some more coal miners. So there's enough coal for this, all this smelting. Here, half a line of copper. Also need to craft a bunch of assemblers to automate our red circuits and other stuff that we want to automate. Now we need a couple of chests. Get that running. It's not really being consumed here. Okay, fast inserter is not done, which is slightly annoying. Maybe we needed actually more signs. So what we want to do here is build green circuits like this, 1 to 1. We can start it with normal inserters. We don't have fast inserters unlocked. I did want fast inserters here, but we don't have it, so need a couple of long inserters. Got lots of gears. That's good. We want to make an overflow buffer here, just to make whatever we don't consume here buffer up here. So we all do want to have insert production, also with direct feeding gears. Output chest. Research is very slow. Should have added, could probably add a few more here. Okay, and the last thing we want to automate is miners, because miners are very slow to make. So if we automate them, we need a long inserter there. Here we need 2 inserters for iron into the miners and 2 into gears, because the miner is 10 gears and 5 gears and 10 iron. Well, 5 gears is also 10 iron. Okay, I think that was it. We do want an overflow buffer here somewhere. Priority there, and then overflow can go into chest. Preferably with actually a fast inserter, but we can upgrade this with fast inserters later, so it actually gets a bit quicker. Okay, next stage after green circuits is now we want to automate science. So we need lots of assemblers, and in underground a couple of inserters. We're actually making inserters. Don't understand how Phoenix gets by with this few labs. Still haven't researched fast inserter. Never mind, we can remove these. we need to craft a bunch of labs. Okay. Maybe crafting that many green circuits is very slow. Okay. What we want here is built of mixed copper and gears. That we have there. And then we want the belt of mixed inserters and belt. That we have there. Okay, we actually got the fast inserters now. So we can upgrade here. This will make this work a bit faster. We are going to upgrade these copper wire assemblers to assembler 2 for the perfect ratio later. But for now, this should be fine. Inserters we want to have fast. Oops, did I actually turn that? Okay. Now we get lots of green circuits, so we can make all those labs that we need. Okay. That was a bit too high. We can start there. This is what we're gonna make green signs, and this is the red signs. I haven't actually unlocked green signs yet, so we can start by making the red signs. Output belt in the middle. Input belts here. Okay. Now set up some labs. We want to leave 3 spaces here. So we can, oh actually 2 spaces I mean. So we can use long inserters here, so we can get another belt in later. Here. Was that 10? That was 9. No other power poles. Okay, that should get us logistics signs back quite quickly. We can add inserters here. Pick up some more greens to craft the labs a bit faster. Because we want to go to like maybe 30 labs. Okay. We'll make another row of labs here. Power is still fine, we can wait a bit with expanding power. Alright, we actually don't need those 2 labs, we can pick up these 2. Now we probably want that as a fast inserter. I don't think, probably not. Now we can set up automation signs here. So both red and green automated. Okay. They're all working. Not many of the labs are actually working because this is such a fast research. It only takes 5 seconds for each research. So not very many labs are going to be used. Okay, let's see what's the next stage are. Now we're going to build a mall to produce all the items we need. First thing we're going to do is... okay, I had miners. First thing we're going to do is build another iron line. We're happy with having half a copper lane here. So we can build next iron line just beside it. We're only going to need half a copper lane here for a start base. But iron we need lots of. To make the mall we need another iron line. Okay, need a couple of undergrounds. We have 1 splitter. I have inserters, I have everything. Good. Okay, let's get some iron in. Can actually use fast inserters here. It means it fills up the belt a bit quicker. Okay. That's a full belt of iron. We'll connect there. Now we just need to place all the inserters. We need to craft some stuff more, probably a few more assemblers. Probably a lot of fast inserters. And a lot of long inserters as well. Research is done. What we want to start by researching is advanced material processing, automation, and then just go towards oil and blue signs. So queue up some research that can work in the background. We have more labs than we have science production, so it doesn't really matter if science stands still for a bit, labs will catch up. Okay, here on that Ireland. Okay, we don't have any of those. We're gonna pick up some stuff there. Some long inserters. Oh, was that all the inserts I got? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that one is working full speed. Most is getting consumed by science. We'll make more inserters shortly. So we won't have a gear belt coming here with some gears on. Doesn't look. That's annoying. So we just put gears here. And then we want to make a mixed belt of gears and is that okay? It goes somewhere. Let's put it here. One mixed belt of gears and green circuits, and then we want iron belt next to it, because that will make it easy for us to produce everything we need. So what we want to produce? We want to produce inserters. Normal inserters, fast inserters, and long inserters. Just put here, I've used 2 for inserters because it needs one electronic circuit and one gear wheel. And that comes here. Okay, now we want output, and we also need the output of the inserters to feed into the other ones. We want to limit all these chests. Inserter, we can limit to a lot, fast inserter to maybe 3, and long inserter also to maybe 3. What we also want is more belt. Copy paste, and we want undergrounds and splitters. Same thing here. Maybe actually get fast inserters in the middle, because that is faster. A couple more chests. We'll do the same thing here, feeding the belt. Limiting this belt, we need lots of, so underground and splitters we can limit to 1 stack, because we don't need 1 stack of splitters, probably enough. Some more things to automate. Pipe, underground pipe, and steam engines. Let's put 2 here. That one only needs iron, right? Iron and pipe, yep. And the same here, feed the pipe into the other ones. Let's limit steam engine to 4, underground to maybe 2, pipe to, yeah, let's say 5. Then the last thing we want to automate is assemblers. normal assemblers and assembler 2s. Assembler 2s actually need we have no. Okay, there's not enough coal here. I can see that. That's a problem. We probably need to add, should have added more coal miners. That's why everything goes so slow. Wonder why it wasn't working. Let's pick up some coal to have feed. We can get some iron out of those. We have plenty of iron. Yep, should have put more coal mines from the start. Have enough is good. Not having enough is not good. Okay, that should make this iron line come here. What I was saying is we don't have steel for to make these assembler 2s, but we're gonna get that soon. That's like the next thing we want to do, because if we look at the next thing on the guide, it says steel. So we're gonna make a steel line. We want to upgrade this steel line later, so we're gonna have double belts here. Couple of splitters. 18 miners is enough for now, yep. Okay, let's see, 12, it's there. So we can have a splitter here, merging those lines together. So we'll have coal on that side. We'll have iron being fed here, and iron on that side there. Like that. Iron on the inside, but we have 2 of them. Okay, more iron. We only need half a belt of iron for now. So we're only gonna build half a belt of iron. When we upgrade the steel with steel furnaces, we need another one. Okay. Oh. This is actually not enough furnaces. Let's go to the stone and pick up some stone. Now the mold starts working nicely. Let's make some more. What else do we need? I have a crafting list here. Some chests. Okay. This is very hard to run and drag 2 lines of furnaces. And an output belt. And we have steel on coal on the inside, because steel will output on the outside. Oh, no inserters. Should have crafted inserters. We can go down and pick up inserters probably. There's none in that chest, that's bad. Or some in that chest at least. When these chests fill up, there's gonna be more in that chest. Green circuits looks a bit low. Yeah, they're working as fast as they can. Yep. Oh, power is actually bad. Did I miss one step? Oh, there's a step missing in the guide. Okay, I will update the guide to include this missing step, which is build more power. That's why we try out the guide to see what is actually missing. Power back up, almost back up. Okay. Twice the power. Now power is fine. Now things will start working. Okay. I did craft all my inserters. Yes, I did. Okay. Start by dragging all the inserters down here. All pointing inwards. Then we turn 2 of them while we drag across everything here. This is the fastest way I know to build a steel. Oh, we're gonna have an output buffer here. With a side loading in here so the coal doesn't get into the output. We just need to power poles everywhere here. Okay, next thing we want to build is actually bricks. Bricks, we also need half a belt of stone, but we do not need that many bricks. Let's get some more miners. I can get some belt. Stone is actually down here. So just set up half a belt, 15 miners of stone. And what's that? That's 16, right? No, it's actually 15. Good. How did I think I should power that one? Okay, we need spaghetti in it up here. So we're just gonna drag it up here. Stone is not very conveniently located on this map. That's stone powered, so we have stone incoming. Probably need a few more undergrounds. Could pick up undergrounds. And here we're going to start the stone smelter. 8 should be enough. Maybe we need 9. Let's try it with 8, see. Should be coming stone here on the belt. Yep. So we had half a belt of iron for this steel smelter and we have half a belt of stone for this brick smelter here. It's because we want to buffer both the stone and the bricks here to use late game. Okay, that is the stone and brick belt. Come down here. Now I want to craft some assembler 2s. Maybe we need some green circuits for that. There's actually very few green circuits buffered here. Yeah, the mole is using most of them. We can remedy that by upgrading these copper wires to assembler 2s. Then they will start producing a lot faster. So let's put one here to make steel furnaces. From there's actually bricks coming. Steel furnaces also something we want to limit. Maybe 2. And we want to have the steel output go to assembler 2s. Okay, there's a rock in the way. That should make that work. Next thing we want to build is... Actually, now we want to build more power, right? Now we... Because power is barely holding on now. Yep. You can see power is getting low. So we want... Maybe I should pick up pipe. I don't have very much pipe. Do I have 40 steam engines? Yes, I do. Green circuit should be good better. We can limit these chests. We want to upgrade the science as well, so we should be crafting some more assembly machine 2s. Don't really have the green circuits for it. Okay, where do we want to build a power plant? Like here somewhere? This might be a good spot. Have a coal belt. We need at least 18 coal miners here on this belt. So let's build those here. How many was that? That was actually 20. That's more than we need, but that's fine. Some brownout protection with extra miners is also always good to have. Let's see, is there more than... No, there's not more than 15 on that side. Then we can have that on that side. Okay. Just need to add all these steam engines that we just picked up from the mall, so we didn't even have to craft them. Okay, we have researched. We're going to continue towards blue science, then the modules. Okay, I'm running out of power poles. And also pipe. This is a very common mistake to do. It looks like everything's powered, but it's not, because this is a separate power grid, so we need to connect it. Now we have lots of power. Still short on green circuits. But we have assembler 2s here now. 28. Then we can upgrade what we want to upgrade. We want to upgrade the inserter 1. And most of the science. So we get more science faster. We probably want to upgrade these as well. The one in the center. That's about everything you need to upgrade. Okay, we have 44 steel furnaces. Almost what we need. Because we want to upgrade the steel. Yeah. Okay, we're missing 3 of them. So that should make steel work at twice as fast. Okay, we need to go get miners anyway. Can I craft some? No. Okay, let's go get miners. That's one thing that you should try to remember, is to pick up everything. Oh, there's some iron buffer there. That's actually 120 miners in there. That was quite a lot. Next thing we want to build is actually red circuits, I think. Yes. So to build red circuits, we need some 1, 2, 3, 4. Can pick up that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm probably need to pick up some green circuits here. This is actually using more green circuits than I thought. I thought 4 would be enough. Maybe 5 is needed there. Problem is then half copper lane is no longer enough. Okay. Okay, everything got upgraded now, right? Good. Then we should continue. The first thing we want to do is build another iron line. I didn't pick up undergrounds or belt. Okay. While you are at the mall, remember to like pick up stuff you need, like belt, undergrounds, splitters. We don't have to craft them. Pipe. Okay, we want to build an iron smelter here and a copper smelter. So let's start with iron smelter. Okay. Okay. Not really full lane. How many was that? That was 20. We need 5 more on each side. If you misplace belts, you don't need to pick them up. That's something that's very hard to learn, to not pick up stuff. We only need 12. Because we are building the steel furnaces. Soon we'll get loads of green circuits. Oh, I have no inserters. $250 inserters, that was probably too much. Maybe I should limit that a bit harder. That's where all the green circuits went, into inserters. Oh well. I see an issue with power poles here. Luckily we are right next to a big forest. And now we have steel axe, so it's quite quick to chop wood. I'm gonna tell, once we get bots, we'll tell bots to deconstruct most of this forest. There's iron line, now we're gonna build a copper lane. Copper is a bit far away, but not very far away. This design is made to work on any map, so it's not really dependent on where resources are. Okay, we need to go with copper. Probably easiest to just I'll just build it and see where we can route it. 7, 8, 7. Oh, how did I think I should power this? Easier to leave a space here. That's 15 from each of these two lines, so we can merge them and have 15 on each side of the belt. For a full belt. Where did I leave the belt? There. Okay, let's go there. Okay. Now we have a copper lane and anything else I want to research. I can do some lab speed, some tool belt is always useful. Batteries we need later. Okay, inserters. We need long inserters, fast inserters and normal fast inserters, red inserters. We can probably take all red inserters. Probably need some more assemblers. Okay, that was quite a lot of assemblers. So we're gonna start by building some green circuits here. Leave some space here. 10 copper wire assemblers. That is enough for consume the full copper belt. And we're gonna have 7 of them be turned into green circuits directly. And the rest is going to be copper wire for red circuits. Power everything. Did I make my yeah, I didn't make any chem plants. Let's make some chem plants. Okay. Green circuits. We also want some pipe and gear here for blue signs later. We can set that up already now to just buffer it so that we need probably lots of pipe later. Okay, we need long inserts here. Okay, that should be green circuits producing. Need double outputs here. Oops. Oops. Okay. Maybe this also needs input inserters actually. This is almost what we need for red circuits, but we also need oil and plastic. So we're gonna have some coal coming here that we need for plastic. We should make some oil here. I'm just gonna leave some space here between the last two so that we can, yeah, now we need all that pipe so that we can upgrade those to advanced oil. Okay, that was quite a lot of pipe there. Connect power to everything. Okay, oil. Where should we connect oil? Did I pick up any underground pipe? I didn't. So let's go to the mall again, pick up underground. 100. Good to have. 4 chem plants, that was probably enough. Okay, oil is down here. So where can I grab it when it's not in the way? Probably here. Right through the forest. Maybe not the smartest move, but okay, now we did it that way. think 3 should be enough. Let's place 4 just to be sure. We are playing on very high settings, so they go like almost 100 each per second. Okay. Should be some oil coming. Good. Oh, it was actually right. Where did I want this belt? I think we'll do it like here. And make some plastic. Plastic. 3 of them. Output, input. Now we need this pipe to come here. That should make some plastic for us. And we want this to be mixed with this belt. Good, now we have everything to make red circuits. Leave some space here so we can spaghetti some stuff through. We're gonna make 18 red circuit assemblers. So that's what 3 copper wire supports. And we're gonna use this trick of using only long inserters because it's very quick to build. Also one speedrunning trick, overusing long inserters. Red circuits. More red circuits. I'm not sure if there is any useful research. Red belt we research only because it needed for purple signs. There's no other use for it in speedruns. Really? Other purples again? Didn't I craft other purples? Obviously I didn't. Okay, output belt. Looping around. And put all that into chest. We're gonna need those later. So to make chemical science we need sulfur, which means we need water, which we can get here. Of course there was a power problem in the way. There's water. Do I have a pump? Offshore pump. I had no green circuits. Should pick up green circuits. Okay, there's water. Red circuits are working. So let's use the same belt. Plastic on that side and sulfur on the other side. We don't want sulfur to go into this belt, so we filter it. Here. Okay, I use a long inserter there. Okay, what we need for blue signs is actually gears and pipe. So we put that belt. To make engines we need gears and pipe and steel. So we're gonna put that next to the steel belt and make engines out of that. And we're gonna direct feed engines into I actually need to leave one gap here so we can have this belt come in between here. So this will be our blue signs setup. I used quite a lot, others use direct feeding of reds as well. And again, was that really 12? It was 12, okay. Because we can place all the inserters at once like this without rotating anything. Again, overusing long inserters. That's fine, they're quite cheap. Most things you build by hand, we try to use this red inserter trick. That is chemical science. We're gonna route it. We can actually have an underground passing here to the labs. If I had splits or anything this run, I would probably split the blue science now. So now we have blue science. Should be working. Looks like they are running. Yes, they are moving. Okay, so that was the blue science. Batteries and lube comes next. To make batteries, we need to research batteries. We can skip that one. We need to research advanced oil, lube, electric engines, robotics, construction bots. And then we can do 2 levels of bot speed, because that really helps. So, to work towards our goal of getting bots, we need to somehow spaghetti out the belt here, containing both iron and copper. I didn't really plan how to do this now. Maybe here. Like this, maybe. Okay, whatever. Oh, we need a few chem plants. Oh, we actually need to craft a lot of stuff. We're just gonna pick up some green circuits, because crafting those are boring. We need 5 chem plants and some tanks. I actually didn't have gears. I'll stand next to a chest full of gears here. Okay, let's make some acid. Acid needs water, and it needs sulfur and iron. Iron we have here. Yeah, let's make it like this. Batteries. 3 plants of batteries. Should be plenty of batteries. Again, overusing red inserters because it's fun and quick. Okay, this is batteries. Where we want to put the batteries? We actually want to put them on the steel belt there, which is bit inconveniently placed. I think I maybe should place this like this. I think that's how it looks in the guide screenshot. Because we want to have batteries and steel on the same belt. Batteries are on the left side and steel on the right side. Good. So, to be able to upgrade these to advanced oil, which we just unlocked. That one is actually not running. Huh. So we want to do advanced oil here for 2 of them. Now we just want to add tanks everywhere. And lots of tanks for light oil. Doesn't really matter where we place them. We want to buffer up a lot of light oil so that we can use that to make rocket fuels late game. But for now we need lube, which we haven't researched. Blue science is slow. All of them are running, but yeah, we're only using 12 of them. That's probably all we need. We can start dragging the belt a bit here. Lubricant that we need for red engines. Red engines we're gonna make here, because here we have stuff to make engines and also batteries. Like this. and we're gonna have green circuits coming here. This is engines, this is electric engines, which we haven't actually unlocked. Yeah, that seems good. We have green circuits coming here, which we need for our engines. We need the lube pipe coming here. We actually unlocked red engines just now. The research is quite fast. And again, we're gonna use our trick of building everything with red inserters. Okay, that should be red engines. So here we'll have a belt with red engines on the outside and green circuits on the inside. That's almost together with this belt. It's everything we need to make bots. And we'll have 8 frame assemblers. There's 2 frame assemblers for each red engine assembler. I have no red inserters. Belt here. Output belt. Now we actually need some green circuits to put in there. That was actually not enough. Could probably buffer some here because that is overproducing a lot. Let's run on the belt and pick up some. That should be fine. Okay, I have my 3 stacks. Get rid of plastic. Red circuits we have plenty of. Okay, let's put that here. Okay, that was frames unlocked. Then we want to start producing them. So that we get some bots. We're gonna have an assembler here making bots. And we're gonna hand feed 1, 2, 3 stacks of greens, because that will make, that 600 greens will make 300 bots. I think 300 bots are enough. I'm gonna place a robot port here, because it's very close to the mall. So we want construction bots made there. Construction bots are researching at the moment. What else do we want to do? We can set up some production of prod modules. Prod modules is nice. Prod modules is very OP. Just put them here because we have green circuits and we have red circuits. There should be enough green circuits here on that belt. Okay, what else do we want to do? We want to pick up stuff so we can craft robo ports and provider chests. This is actually not running. Why is it not running? Green circuits are low. It's just because I'm slow and all the chests are limited. Can unlimit some of the chests. I'm talking too much, so not playing as fast as I could, so the mole is actually backing up stuff. Yeah, we want to have something at the end of the line here which consumes most things. Here it's the miners which consumes everything that's left over on this line, because miners you can basically not get enough of, and assemblers is the same thing. We actually have quite a lot of assemblers. Okay, construction robotics are researching. We are limited by research speed. Power is still fine. Will be fine for now for a while. One thing that we do want to automate is actually power poles. We can't really automate them without having some wood to put in the chest, but otherwise you can just automate them wherever there is copper. Okay, we want 1 chest. That's probably too many. Lots of row ports. So power poles, copper wire and power poles, and We want a trash chest to feed into power poles. That's the only trash chest we're going to use. And we want a provider chest for the power poles. We can limit that to avoid you like eating all the copper. Yeah. So construction bots. There's construction bots. There's a robot port for them with power. Did I just pick up one robot? Yep. So now we have bots. First thing I'm gonna do is tell bots to like clear out stuff here. Place more robot ports. Like maybe here. So make a deconstruct planner. Trees and rocks only. Clear out some of that wood bots so you can make power poles for me. Then we want to give all the chests in the mall, we want to give bots access to, so we're going to upgrade them to provider chests. Okay, actually did need a few more out of steel. Did limit those, yep. Okay, that's quite a lot of steel. Just make a few more. What else? These chests here. That was not in roboport range, so add another roboport somewhere here. Good. That was the bots. I've done everything I said. Now, next thing I want to do is make all the power we'll need for the rest of the run. Is that one not fast enough? Maybe I need a fast inserter here. Could have dragged that belt a bit closer. Yeah, that might be why blue sign was slow. That insertion on now. So, roboports. I actually need to craft a lot of boilers, because those are actually not automated in the mall. Okay, where's roboport? There is max range. So we want to copy paste our power plant. Here is coal and here's water. That's all we need. So let's make it one here maybe. This belt actually goes the wrong way, so we cut it, paste it the other way. That's 1, 2, 3 power plants. Make sure everything is in roboport range. Power is connected everywhere. Good. Now all you see, all the bots are coming here to build this. We can put all the boilers that we crafted. Okay, we didn't craft enough. Then we can take some miners. 18 miners is actually exactly what we need for each of these lines. None of them mine stone. No, okay, good. Then we just connect them up. Okay. Make sure power is connected everywhere. Quite important. Did I finish crafting all the boilers? No, I didn't. Okay, we have done all the research. Now we just want to research towards purple and yellow signs. Railway, purple signs, yellow signs. Okay. So that will be all the power we need for us to run, I think. Maybe we need to craft an additional one late game. We'll see if we run low on power. Didn't actually check how much power we need. So let's pick up some stuff. That was all the power. Now we're gonna mass produce stuff at a very high rate. Meaning that we want to expand everything very much. So what we want to do is take a few blueprints here. Like the steel one, it's good. Be sure to include all the power poles. Okay, we actually don't want that belt. Looks good, not that inserter. Yep, now we have the buffer and everything. We save that blueprint and we want a standard smelter. Okay, maybe not that part at the end. We save that blueprint. Now we want to build the rest of the base. This can be built basically any location. I have lots of iron copper down here, so I will build it here. What's important is then I will build it going from this side to this side. I want a lot of space in front of it. I could build it beside here if I were running a different map, maybe Antis map or Phoenix map even more. Then I would probably build it just beside the main base, just that there's a lot of space in front of it. Okay, so maybe here. Yeah, let's put it down here. So we want 2 steel smelters. Make sure the coal belt connects. And we want, for now, 5 normal smelting lines. How many row ports do I have? 2. Maybe I need to go craft a few more. And also power poles. I just put that there for now. That should enable the bots to start building all of that while we run back and get all the stuff we need. We can check what we need. We have fast inserters, we have with normal inserters, we have some belt, not much. We have lots of stone in inventory. Sometimes you need to like get rid of trash. Okay, those 5 we actually need to give to the bots. You can just place the providers just anywhere and give stuff to the bots. Okay, let's see. What are the bots? They're missing chests. Let's craft a few chests because we haven't automated them. Just give them to the bots. I wanted to make a row port. What am I short on? Red circuits, of course, red circuits. But we have a chest of red circuits here. 500. Some more gears. That should probably be all the thing we need. What we also should have copy pasted is a mining line, because we want to copy paste that now. Let's take this then, the first one we built. Maybe a second one, it has power poles in a nicer place. Okay. Light oil are slowly filling up. Petroleum is filling up quite a lot. Maybe we can deconstruct one of them. Probably don't need all of them. There is appears to be, maybe that one needs to be a fast inserter. Yeah, it probably does need to be a fast inserter, that's true. Otherwise batteries don't work full speed. Yeah, bots are busy building here. So what we want to make here is mass produce steel and green circuits. These 5 are for green circuits and those 2 steel smelters is of course for steel. So we need 4 lines of iron. That's 4. And for now we need only 3 copper. We'll need a lot more copper later. Okay, row port coverage, the bots can build these. Did that cover everything? No. Make sure power is connected everywhere. Copper miner mining coal. Oh yeah. 2 of them actually. Okay. Let's just put that in a better spot where it's not mining coal. Right there. Yep. Okay. There's actually underground there that's not supposed to be there. I have 700 belt. I guess this row ports will get power later. Maybe I should help the bots building a few power poles so they actually connect stuff here. Which one? Okay, that one actually did just get connected. And that one got connected. Okay, everything just got connected. We also want to get some coal up here. It's very far, but okay, that was maybe not the best 2 lines I connected up there. We're gonna build this by hand because we want this to start. You can blueprint it, but then you have to make sure that the bots actually finish it quite quickly. And connect that to the smelting. Yay! Coal probably doesn't have any power. There, coal has power. Okay, everything else should get power. We need to connect these 2 lines here. Two of the smelters. Bots are getting there slowly. Connect belts. Connect more belts, and the last one. So that's these 3 are copper, these 2 are iron, and those 2 are steel. We want maybe we can create a nice output here. We want steel to output a lot faster than its inputs. So, because once this has buffered up a lot, we want it to really be able to output. But this is all the steel we need for purple signs. And purple signs needs a lot more than these 2. But we'll use the buffers. Okay, that's all the smelting for now. Now we're gonna make the big green circuit build. Let's see, do I have everything? I don't have prod modules. I probably need to pick up some more power poles. Belt I'm a bit short on. So let's pick up some belt. Some power poles. Do I have 25 assemblers? That's good. Anything else? Undergrounds I'm a bit short on. Let's take 100 undergrounds. Not like bot needs them. Pipe I might need later. Okay, now I didn't pick up the power. Went up here to pick up the prod modules. I didn't pick up prod modules. That's actually quite a lot of prod modules. You can put some in the labs to save some science. We have a lot more labs. You can see a lot more labs than we have science production, but that's fine. Okay. Let's start by the copper line here. So we want 3 copper lines side by side. For the green circuit build, and then we need 1 iron line to cross. Then we can start. So the way we build this is also the 1-to-1. Of green circuits, copper wire to green circuits, but use prod modules here. This is almost perfect ratio. Not really. It's like 19 to 20, I think, something like that. But it's good enough. Then we want input, output, and we'll use buffers here as well. This belt goes here. That's the iron belt we're gonna connect. So, and we want output here from the buffers here to also be able to output quickly. Like that. And we're gonna copy paste that. Turn it. Put it on the other side as well. This belt now goes the wrong way, so we have to fix that. Okay. Iron needs to come here. Still not very much power there. Okay, they are at least building. Our bots missing anything? They're missing steam engines, but those are producing, so no big deal. Okay. When this done, we can copy paste this. 1, 2, 3. That's, we actually need 15 per side. Now we have 8 per side. So we copy paste those 8. We get 16 per side, which is 5 too many. So we can actually remove some of it. Making sure we have power poles everywhere. Looks good. That one does not look to have power. No, does that one. That one has power. Okay. And we need some splitters here. There needs to be priority here. And there needs to be input priority from the center belt. Okay. We want to be able to... oh no, we already have stuff incoming. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th one we want to switch here between those two output inserters. That's one of the outputs. It's here. That's this one. So we want to switch here. Okay, so we can take 4 belts output. We only produce like 2.16 belts of green circuits here. It's 2 belts plus the prod module bonus. Oh, the bots don't have prod modules, do they? No, they don't. Because I never upgraded the prod module chests. How many bots do we have? We already have all the 300 bots. One thing that we should have done is to limit this chest here to 400. So we buffer up 400 frames for yellow signs. That will probably finish in time for yellow signs. Okay, we already have green circuits producing. That's good. That means this build is working. We can look at the next build. Now we need to make a lot of red circuits, and to make a lot of red circuits we need lots of oil. So we actually need to craft lots of stuff. What do I need to craft oil? We need green circuits, we need steel, we need gears. Okay, there are some green circuits. Bricks is actually what I'm short on. Power is low. Why? Oh. You know what you need to do to make power work? That I didn't do, which I completely forgot. You need like water for power. That's not the mistake you want to do. Thought it was very strange that power was low. Didn't I craft 3 of them? Okay. Thought we had like all the power we needed. Yeah, they're missing some steam engines, but not too many. 32 they are producing. I was actually browning out a bit here. It will recover now. Okay, we needed bricks. How many do we need? We need 5 pump jacks. Okay, that chest is actually full. That's good. I need more than this. What am I short on? Steel, of course, steel. We should have lots of steel in this chest. Yeah, there's lots of steel. Okay, lost count. 4, 2. Okay. Actually, pipe. $17, $19, $20, $21, $22. Bricks again. I need 24 refineries. That's 24 refineries. I made 4 chem plants and I need 12. Okay. Good. It appears bots to be almost idle, so bots are finished with whatever they were doing. So just group into big oil build over here. I think this should be enough with the 4 we already have, combined with that ones. Okay, let's put oil build anywhere, like here maybe. Here we have road port coverage. That was not correct. So oil pipe in the middle. That was, we need 24. That should be 24. Probably some more power poles. There's all of that in road port range, almost. One more road port. So, and it needs oil. We need to get the petroleum out. Okay, where are we going to build our plastic? Can we build it here? Yeah, probably. We have where did this chem plants for here? Wonder if I have enough space here to build it. Again, it can be pretty much anywhere. Okay, 4 makes half a belt and we need 1.5 belts. So the top one should be a full belt now. Okay, bots, have some refineries. Okay, I'll give you a chem plant later when I actually crafted them. Or it went too high. Okay, now I have plastic. Was it not power the top side? Probably not. Let's blueprint some power poles there and the bots will fix it. Okay, this looks like most of it is working. Some prod modules short, not a biggie. Okay, now we're gonna make some red circuits. We're gonna build it here. We want to leave some space in between here. To build red circuits, what we need is copper wire. So we're gonna, I have that blueprint, I have that here. Get that road port range. So another smelter, another copper lane. Make sure it doesn't mine iron coal. It doesn't mine coal. Okay, there is some copper. And we want to make. Actually, I need more fast circuits. I don't have green circuits. If I just could find some green circuits. Oh, I have billions of green circuits right next to me. Okay. Copper wire. That's one belt of copper wire. 5 assemblies makes one belt, and we want 2 belts. So let's make 2 belts. Get them up here. Bots can build a second one. That should consume this copper lane completely. Are bots missing anything? Yeah. I'm missing a couple of chests. That's slightly annoying because that means that some of the green circuits probably not running. That, are they missing anything else? No, I don't think so. I think that was it. Okay, where do we want to start red circuits? Yeah, let's start it here. Then we have lots of space. So what we do want is mixed belt of green circuit and batteries. Okay, this was maybe too much space here. I don't need that much space actually. I just need to spaghetti a few belts through here. Let's type this much space. And get the plastic, which is coming from all the way over there. Could have built the plastic a bit closer. Is plastic not running? Oh, maybe the petroleum needs to be connected somehow to the plastic. I didn't do that. Okay, there is plastic. I'm not 100% sure there's enough coal here. If there's not enough, I can spaghetti out the one we have in start base. There should be some left over there. We'll see. If the coal starts running low here, we'll connect second belt. So, yeah, that is starting running good. Now we just set up the red circuit quickly. Just do like this so I can blueprint it nicely. Okay, red circuits. Now we want one on the other side. Like this. Output belt going that way. Now we actually want 2 of these. This belt we can go that way. Okay. To try use this feature grid size. I don't often use that. Oh, it's so convenient. Okay, how many was that? 18. That's too many. Like that many we want. Just make sure we have like power poles everywhere. That one, that one, that one. Okay. Okay, I have no belt. Bots can build belt. I think the rover port coverage is kind of bad here. Now the bots can come and build all my red circuits. Oh, I connected a half belt, not full belt. That's the wrong belt I connected there. Utility size pack is done. What else do we need? Now we basically just need stuff for the silo. Like concrete, rocket fuel, speed modules, prod modules. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, what did I go here to pick up? Belt. 2K belt. Okay, here's lots of belts. Just fill my inventory with belts. Do I need something else? Check here, I have most things. Antti made a new PB. Oh, sub 50. That's good. Good for him. Okay, let's... That belt goes red circuits. The other half belt we'll use later. Okay, we need... this one to go here. Merge with that one. We need this one to come here. Okay, that should be red circuits. Just add a buffer here somewhere without being too much in the way. Lots of entities missing construction bots. Okay, that's the big red circuit build that we wanted. So next thing is modules and blue circuits. Okay, we can build that right next to here. The module build is very simple. We are going to make some speed modules and some prod modules. So we build it a bit mixed. That's 16 assemblers. Yeah, should be good. Okay, now we just need to get the belt in here. This was maybe unnecessarily much spaghetti here. An output here. Yeah, that looks very nice indeed. Okay, output. The bot should soon finish building this red circuit build. They are not missing anything, meaning that all bots are on the way. Retake second place? No. Now we're gonna build some blue circuits. That's actually wrong. I could have built it that way as well. Okay, for blue circuits we want prod modules, because blue circuits is one of the things that benefit very much from prod modules. Okay, and an output belt. How many was that? Was it 14? No, it was 12. 14. And more. Does it reach here? No, it doesn't reach it there. That was annoying. Does it reach from the other side? Yes, it does. I can put the robot here. Maybe here? I wonder if that would be in the way of something. In that case, we have to move it later. Okay, you might have noticed that I only didn't copy the last belt. That's because we are going to have two input belts here. Because blue circuits, if you know about blue circuits, one thing, they use an obscene amount of green circuits. Okay, this is really annoying. This belt here. Can take it like this. Okay, I do spaghetti fail here. We need a buffer here. Actually, we want a double buffer here. No, we don't. Let's just use a single buffer. That will be fine. Okay, module seems to be running. Okay. Okay, maybe I should have left a bit more space. Now I want to have two belts here of green circuits coming in here. Blue circuits use very much green circuits, so we need two belts. And now we need red circuit on that belt. Red circuits are starting to work full speed now, that's good. Let's build this like this. That done that way, it would have been so much simpler from the start. I did this two thing here so I could actually split this. We don't need a full belt, we can just sideload that for half a belt. Okay, that should be blue circuits running. No, we need sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid we can steal from the start base. I think it's further to this side, right? Trying to remember looking at the minimap approximately where it is. I got too far to right now. Here's acid. They got everything, they are running. So let's add a buffer. Always output buffers. Good, the bots are already done. So what did I say next? Purple science. Oh, purple science, that's an exciting build because it's quite difficult. We have lots of space here. What have I done here? Why is that not running? Oh, I put the rover port across the blueprinted power pole, so the power pole never got placed. Oh well, shit happens. Yeah, let's build purple science somewhere here in the middle. 2 belt, 1 underground belt, 3 assemblers. Oh, 2 assemblers. These are the purple science. Put problems in first, so otherwise you put the problems inside recipe. We want electric furnaces and rails. Input from all 3 belts to all the assemblers, because then it doesn't matter on which belt we put the inputs on. And we'll have output and input from that belt. So we want to sideload prod modules in here and have the output go the other way. Okay, this build is fine. We can now blueprint it like this, overlapping the rail assembler. That was 10. Let's go to 16. 16, purple. That should be fine. And we need to block the inner side, which is promos on, and output buffer the rest. Okay, the bots are building everything very quickly, meaning we are a bit slow. Okay, we need red circuits coming here. On 1/2 belt, we need a steel belt to go here, and we need bricks and stone and sticks. That we have buffered stone up here, so we can use this belt here. I think that should be enough, so we don't need more. 100 more is fine. So we can just spaghetti out this belt. We're also gonna spaghetti out this iron belt. We can limit these chests here to make sure that there is enough iron on this belt. This we just spaghetti any way we can. It's actually slightly annoying to spaghetti. Oops. Okay, we wanted actually not iron but sticks. 3 sticks assemblers is enough. So then we have the 1/2 belt of sticks and the brickstone belt. The brickstone belt, we want this belt. And the other belt we're gonna put on the other side of this red circuit belt. None of this has power. Okay. That should be purple signs running. When no, wait, we need prod modules. Let's just take them with a filter inserter. Does not appear to be much reds coming. Oh well. So we sideload those there. Productivity model 2. What else do we need to research? I think we have we only have stuff for the silo left now. Yeah, it's only stuff needing purple signs and yellow signs. So we can start by doing beacons. Beacons are fun. Oh, they look so different now. Okay, that's all the research we're gonna do. Some prod modules, and actually not a lot of prod modules there. I thought there would be more. Okay, we can connect this to the labs using undergrounds. Like this. And when we do start the research, here we want prod modules in the labs. And we also want more labs. Like maybe we can just double it. Bots don't have labs, so we can just craft them. I need gears to craft labs. That's the third labs. I'll give them to the bots at some later time. You see, this belt's backing up, so that is frames are done. To make yellow signs, which is the next thing we want to do, is we need low density structures. Low density structures needs that copper belt and steel, which we have above, but it also needs a lot of copper. Plastic belt we have above. So 2 more copper smelter, 2 more mining lines. That is 2 belts more of copper. Where we're going to build it, I think right next to the reds here. So like this. Output, output, input, 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 input. Okay. Low density structures. Output belt, input, 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 and copy paste. Output. That should be okay. We actually don't have row port range here. Can we make another row port? Yes, we can. Good. Okay. This is 40 assemblers. That's enough to consume these 2 belts of copper, but we also need the belt of half a belt of plastics. Oof. And some steel, not a lot of steel. This spaghetti here gets amazing, don't you think? We have half a belt of plastic saved up here, which we were going to use for this occasion. We can take some steel. Is all the purple running? Yes, all the purple seems to be. No, the end here does seem to be a bit short on red circuits. Right. Where's all my provider chests? I did craft a lot of labs. I never gave them to the bots. Here, bots, have some labs. Blue circles are running. We have 600 buffered already. That's quite a lot. I did intend to put a roboport somewhere here to give coverage here, so the bots can actually finish this build. I wonder if we actually need to put a buffer here or the belt buffer is enough. Okay, red circuit is actually very low. Why? They are all running. We just don't have enough red circuits. If we do like this, it does balance better. I don't think that's a problem. I think the problem is just the amount of red circuits we do when we consume too much. No worries. Okay, next thing we want to do is yellow signs. Where should we put yellow signs? We want this belt of LDS, and we want it mixed with this belt. We can just put yellow signs right here. That's a good location for yellow signs. 1. Can I have another one? 2. Yellow signs is the most simple design we have. It just looks like this. Okay, is counting them. That's 16. 16 is what we wanted. Make an output buffer for yellow signs. Connect it to that belt so that it goes on the same belt as purple. Oh, they're missing some prod modules in the labs. That's slightly annoying. Even more annoying if they're missing it in these assemblers here. Because then I won't get the prod bonus. Did upgrade this chest? Yes, I did. Okay, that bot is coming here. What I did want to do was pick up the frames. We should also stop producing frames and buffer. I think that's enough light oil. And let's deconstruct those. We don't need those anymore. Should make more frames. Take up the 400 frames. We won't limit that to 200, so we can use that for silo later. Did I screw something up with LDS? Because I don't see any LDS incoming. Oh, I see what I screwed up. I screwed up LDS. There is no robot coverage and there is no power for copper. Okay. Remember to power everything, that's quite important. I built it here because it was closer, but there was no robot coverage, so it was a bad idea to build it there. Okay. So bots, fix that please. Bots are still missing a few prod modules, that's fine. We get a lot of speed modules. Yeah, we have quite a lot of speed modules. Red circuit seems low. Not very good. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna hand feed half a stack into each assembler, because exactly 25 with 8% bonus means the prod module bonus gets completed twice. Okay, we actually do want that prod module there before that one starts. Good. We have not very much research left to do. It's just yellow signs. How is power holding? I wondered if we needed to build another power plant. No, power is fine. After yellow signs, we should build rocket fuel. I need to pick up some gears. Red circuit actually seems to be backing up there, that's good. I need to craft about 20. So we're gonna make rocket fuel from this buffered light oil here. So we can make rocket fuel over here. I'm not gonna handcraft those, I'm just gonna pick them up for this belt. Okay, let's start to build down here. We'll really no assemblers. I have like nothing, no fast inserters, no assemblers. Belt I have very much of. Blue signs is very low. Probably should speed more the blue signs. That was assemblers. Was it something else? Inserters. That's probably more than I need. So to make rocket fuel, we can make a direct feed rocket fuel build like this. We have solid fuel, we have output belt. We can actually have one on the other side as well. So it is 1 to 2 for rocket fuel and solid fuel. So 2 rocket fuel plant to 1 solid fuel plant. How many? That was 8, 10. Let's double that. There we go. Building in the middle of the forest. Nice. And I actually need to connect this pipe here. To all our light oil. I think that should be enough light oil for rocket fuel. I needed probably a robot more here. Could have dragged this pipes here smarter, so it wasn't so far away. Where do we want to make silo? Maybe here, somewhere here in the center. Probably somewhere center, and we make RCUs over here. So let's connect this to wherever we want to make the silo. Let's say we have it here. I'm gonna place the silo here. We should be crafting beacons. I'm not crafting beacons. Let's put a few speed models in the blue signs. Blue signs looks horrible, as does yellow signs. There's no yellow signs coming. Okay, there is yellow signs coming. Good. There's just not lots of yellow signs. Yeah, maybe the LDS we set up was a bit late. I'm just going to go down and check if it's actually working. Yeah, now it is working fully. I see the copper belts are moving without pause, so they are getting fully consumed. And all the red circuits here are running. Yep, everything seems to be running. We have lots of blue circuits. We don't have lots of blue signs. So let's speed model blue signs. Let's get a few speed modules. Oh, it's low on sulfur. Ooh. Yeah, because this one is eating all of it. Yeah, I need to come up with a better solution than I just grab that off the belt, because it needs to grab, like, not everything. There needs to be enough sulfur for blue signs, which there's not now. We can solve it by speed modeling that one. And blue signs, okay. Blue signs actually do need very little sulfur, but can't take everything for acid. Okay, that was those 19 the bots were missing. Good, we continue with the next build, which is actually needing yellow signs. Okay, blue signs was like almost dead. Yeah, blue signs is suffering very heavily, but it will catch up now. Okay, next build we want to do is RCUs. We can build it here. I actually can't set the recipes yet, but we can prepare the build. I have the input belt just circle around, because then whatever is low will get used. Now we're actually starting to research. RCUs. Is everything in range? Yes, yes, barely. Purple signs looks good. It's low on steel. It's fine. So let's see, how big is the silo? The silo is like this big. So let's these two inputs here. Reason for using splitters here is that these just... Oh, I was supposed to craft beacons. Now I remember. Got distracted. It's easy to get distracted. What we actually do need here is speed modules, which you have in this chest. Needs to come up here. We can check production stats, how much purple signs we produced, if we produced enough already. 1.2k, no we haven't, so we can't stop prod modules. So we... Okay, is that coming? No, it's of course coming on the wrong side. Now we're just waiting for research so we can start this build. We did make the output, yep. LDS seems a bit low, yeah, it was started a bit late. How's yellow science? Still lots of frames left. Power is holding. Good, now it's not that much stuff to do left. Research is progressing quite nicely. Most of the labs are working, so that's fine. Yellow science are actually backing up. We're totally limited by blue science right now. That sulfur mistake will cost us a lot of time. That's why we try out the design we made to find out the issues. I want to see if rocket fuel was working. Okay, we have plenty of rocket fuel here. In the chests, the rocket fuel must be working. Somewhat at least. Yeah. They're working. Looking like they're working, all of them. There is rocket fuel coming here. Buffering there. So before rocket fuel continues, or control unit finishes, we can start to make prod 2s. Because we want prod 3s for silo, so we want one stack. Just make this very simple thing to make prod 2s. I will need 100 reds, 100 blues, and 80 prod modules. I wonder if we have 8 prod modules. We can probably grab off that belt. Let's see if we have here. Almost enough. Now I have exactly 8 left. Good. Wonder if that completely in time. Probably it will. I'll speed mod it just because I can. I want to set this recipe here. Where's the 2 promos on the ground here? Oh, look how much stuff we have for RCUs. This is also a trick to set the recipe using blueprint. So that's rocket control units producing. Thank you for the 250 bits. Okay, the only thing we have left to do is we can pull the low density structure overflow into this buffer, and that's everything we need for rocket. We also didn't add a blue science buffer. That's also could be why it's low. But I think it's mostly the acid problem or the sulfur problem. Okay, so what now? We need to do. Let's check the guide. What does it say we should do? We should make prod freeze, concrete, and silo spot. The silo spot we're done. The prod 2s are producing, and so it's concrete. Concrete needs water. We have water here somewhere. Okay, here. You can copy paste the recipe, then you can actually turn it as well. Okay, we need some iron ore and some bricks. Bricks shouldn't be a problem. We can find it here. We need 500 bricks and we need about 100 iron ore. We can take some more, it's easier to feed. I'm just gonna grab off the belt here. This just feeds blue science, that's not important, right? Maybe that was the wrong belt to grab from. Those here from the mall is actually not very much used anymore. Okay, I ran right past concrete. Rocket silo are researching. $15 each, yep. Some iron ore, actually only need 10 iron ore in each. That will produce 100 concrete in each, which is the 1000 concrete we need. Okay, blue science is actually catching up, so most of the labs are working. We can kind of beacon some of them. Could have placed this labs a different way to make the beacons more efficient. Just see that we have power for that. Yes, we do. RCU looking good. LDS not looking good. How much is 5, 6 frames left in each? This actually has some time left to run. 10 over there. So yeah, now we have basically done everything we need to do. Oh, ooh, coal is low here. That's not good. I was wondering if there would be enough coal here. I guess now I know the answer. No, it won't. But we have another coal belt here, which is kind of empty. Also, because it's not full belt. If we increase that to full belt, then that will be full. We can use that. That was the plan from the start. We never did it. Do I have any miners? Yes, I do. How many is there? There's 13. 15 there, 15 on this belt. That's a full belt of coal now. That it actually says in the guide. I didn't follow my own guide. To increase this to full belt, so that, and also to connect this down here with some spaghetti. We can get this down here. Where's the smelting star? Oh, it's all over the way over there. Power is getting low. Why is power low? Power really shouldn't be low. Okay. Let's go check the power. Didn't account for these beacons in the... I guess they are not really needed as all labs are not working. So did power turn green there? No, it didn't. Oh, I know why. I have misblueprinted here. There's no power here. So these are not running fully. That means some of these here are low on coal. Yep. That explains why power is low. Can you pass between these now? Yes, you can. Nice. Okay, I think power should be fine. Yep, power is fine. You should actually always check if stuff is working, because stuff tend to break. Power is still good. Okay, now we're just waiting for the research. I think LDS should pick up now. Green circuit buffer still holding. Yeah, this is a bit bad copper here. Did I... Oh, I got all the coal. Could have instead coal miners down here and power that. Oh well, when the belt delay is finally finished, it will catch up. How's yellow signs? Most of it is done here. Just a bit here on the end which has frames left. Most of them does not have any frame left. Meaning they're done. Oh! And prod module bonus is at maximum. Yeah, that's the thing. When power is not full, that can happen. So if I do like that, prod module bonus output. If I do like that, I get the frame back, didn't I? Yes, I did. So I can, without consuming the frames, actually get the prod module bonus. Yeah, they start outputting directly. Okay, actually picked up yellow signs. These three are still running. Yeah, all of them are stuck at max prod module bonus. So I can, without actually consuming anything, I can get free outputs. That's quite funny actually. You can turn that belt. Have all the blues go in here. How is rocket control units almost done? I think purple science should be done. Yeah, we have 300 left plus what's in the lab. It's probably done. We can stop making prod modules here and make only speed modules. Actually, prod 3s we haven't made. We've only made prod 2s. Bit worried about low density structures though, if those will be done time. Looks like most labs are working now. So blue science is actually catching up a bit. No. I wanted to make prod freeze. Let's see that they divide equally. Yeah, whatever. They will make the prod freeze, probably in time. $26 for those last ones. Do I have a frame left here so I can do the same trick with the last three? That means yellow science is done. Purple science is probably also done. So it's only blue science. Okay. Pick everything up from this belt. Now wait. I wanted to have only LDS on this belt. Pick up all the blues. Okay, I have enough blues. Never mind. There's also full of blues here. So it's actually only speed modules. Oh, I have lots of speed modules in my inventory. But I don't need for anything. I think we have enough rocket control units anyway. We have so much blue circuits. Research is almost done. Okay, I placed these power poles a bit poorly. Still poorly. This is actually not right. Okay. It has to cover that square. Okay. Does that? No, power is still fine. Oh, did I just give away all my speed modules, so I can't even put speed modules in those beacons? Kind of need like 28 speed modules. Five, 26, 28. Good. Now when silo research is almost finished, we can pick up all the stuff we need to craft the silo. Meaning that first want to dump all our stuff. We basically don't want anything anymore. Okay, whatever. Now we have blue circuits, we have no pipes. We needed 200 engines, that's the 200 red engines. We need stack of pipes, and we need steel. Oh, here's lots of steel here. That's 1,000 steel. A stack of pipes. Concrete. Light oil is out, but there is enough concrete. Yep. Not concrete, I mean rocket fuel. That's the 1,000 concrete, 1,000 steel, 200 blues, 200 red engines, and 100 pipe. Yeah, that's enough. That's not enough. That's enough. Don't need more. We only need loading structures. Oh, did I somehow screw this up when I changed there? Yeah, I did. Okay, it's just something buffering on the belt. That's my 4 productivity 4 modules. Okay, research is about to finish. Probably yellow signs getting low on the end. Could have overproduced it a bit more, but most of the labs are working, so it's fine. Come on, research. So close. So close. Everything will hit silo here. There we go. Craft the silo. Could actually craft it in an assembler. Would have been faster. You can put an assembler like this. Put speed modules in it and it hits by a lot of beacons, so it actually crafts faster. Then you save a few seconds. Okay, now we actually have enough low density structures as well. I actually have some in my inventory. Okay, I actually need those. Let's help hand feed it, because 4 fast inserters is really not fast enough, but almost. see it's slowly going down, but not by much. So I need to like hand feed once in a while. Yeah, the rocket crafting is quite quick when you have this many beacons. Okay, rocket fuel low. Oh, just poorly balanced in the chests. Low density structures out. I have rest in my inventory. It's enough. There we go. Rocket. Wonder what our final time will be now on this map, as I don't have any timer. I will update the guide a bit with the solution for the sulfur there to not screw up blue signs like that. With not having sulfur, but the rest of the things I think work reasonably well. Most of the builds there are simple and should work. $236. Ah, faster than expected actually. I did of course not enable replay. I forgot about that. Not to everyone who watches, enable replay. That's quite fun to analyze it afterwards. We can save this game as guide game, and then we can like take a screenshot of the base and post in the guide as well. Yeah, it looked good. It worked well. I mean, this map is not really optimal for this kind of base. It is a bit easier. You can place all of these smelting lines here in parallel with the rest of the base, so just continue the base, one long base. But this works as well. Okay, so thank you for watching, and this was the guide. So casually beat my time. Yeah, I think this guide is simple enough, and most of it tries to like do everything one by one. So you do one thing and then do the next, and all the builds are kind of standalone and like do not really depend much on earlier builds, as little as possible. Some of them do, and you can play the locations where you play stuff is not really that important. There are lots of space left everywhere. Just play stuff wherever they are convenient. Like this ore build goes over here, rocket fuel happened to be over here because there was space and it was close to this. But you can play stuff like anywhere. The smelters are convenient to place close to the ore patches. You want like science close to the labs. That's about it. Blue science could be a bit bigger, but I mean the guide is made for about 2.5 hours, and I almost made that. Yeah, this inserter taking here, maybe a red inserter here is actually what we want. That should get it fast enough, and it doesn't take all of it. That's actually, I think, is the solution, to have a red inserter there. I will update the guide with a red inserter here, not a fast one. That should produce sulfuric acid fast enough, I think. I will check. I need to calculate that. I don't really know how much sulfur this needs for 8 of these plants, and some blue circuits. How I activate the edit mode? Can you run this now? Sure, you can run this. There was one slide missing. I will try to add that. There was one slide to expand power. I followed my guy so blindly that I almost ran out of power. It's supposed to be before the automate red-green signs. There's supposed to be another slide which says double power. $10. Okay, I will edit that in the guide and add that missing slide. Yeah, I will add a screenshot and stuff and description and fix that later. I will not do it now. Yeah, editor mode is very convenient when planning stuff. You can also look at the base and stuff. Okay, what time is it? Now that we completed the guide, should we do a real run? I heard anti-PB today, Phoenix world record today. I have just made a guide and played through that. So, yeah, we can actually do